And Zuri is somewhat hesitant. Is in, we're loaded, and at the post for race number 1, and they're off. Nice clean start. On the inside, Airspeed Alive, an easy anchor. Outside of that is Red Hill Lil, then Mrs. Rascal, and far outside for Zaria. Up front now taking over, it is Mrs. Rascal takes over the early lead. Outside from there, you've got Zaria. On the inside, it's Airspeed Alive. There's your front three also in there. Easy anchor in fourth, and trailing in the early going, Red Hill Lil. Up front, battles on, Airspeed Alive on the inside. On the outside, it's Mrs. Rascal. Third place belongs to Zaria. Fourth place, it is Reed Hill Lil. And trailing is Easy Anchor in the early going. Up front, battles on, quarter mile to go. On the inside, Airspeed Alive. On the outside, you've got Mrs. Rascal. Inside third for Zaria. Out from there, it is Reed Hill Lil. And still trailing is Easy Anchor. This is a tightly packed bunch now with the lead. Airspeed Alive coming around that final turn. On outside from there, it's Zaria. And down the stretch they come, and it is Reed Hill Lil and Airspeed Alive battling it out on the inside. Mrs. Rascal at the wire. What a finish this is. Oh, it's close. Looks like Airspeed Alive by a nose over Reed Hill Lil. Right now, we will say congratulations to the unofficial winning connections in race 1. Number 1, Airspeed Alive, ridden to victory by Trevor Simpson. Ben Weebones, Colton Mead, your trainer. Scratch number 6. Some gave all. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Non-winners of a race this year. $2,000 claim tag. Leading things off, number 1 is Majestic Lass, ridden by Dwight Lewis. Pete and Ernie Dubois own. Pete Dubois trains. Number 2, Victory in Rouge. Larry and Ruth Snyder own. Larry Snyder trains. Antonio Larios, the jock. And number 3, Blanford Stewart up on Royal Treasure. Ellison Clapton owns and trains. Number 4, Rosilla. Jim Juris owns. Ron Scott trains. Orlando Foster, the rider. Number 5 is Dance Mariah. Calvin Strandquist owns and trains. Larry Sullen Rise. Number 6 is a scratch. And number 7, Joy's a Little Ripper, ridden by Ryan Nelson, Don Hawks, Janet Hawks, and Darcy Hawks own. And Ali Peugeot trains. There is your field of 6. And they're going to post in approximately 6 minutes. In, and also in now is Dance Mariah, just waiting to enjoy his Little Ripper, and we're good to go. And we're loaded and at the post for race number 2. Rosilla fractious in the gate, slight delay. And they're off on the inside. Majestic Lass out well. Alongside of that, Victory in Rouge. Then it is Royal Treasure. Alongside of that, Rosilla. Far outside from there, Joy's Little Ripper. Trailing in the early going, Dance Mariah. Up front, battles on the inside, Rosilla. On the outside, Joy's Little Ripper. After that, you've got on the inside, Victory in Rouge. In between horses, Royal Treasure. On the outside, Dance Mariah. Still trailing is Majestic Lass. Up front with the lead, Rosilla and Orlando Foster have taken charge, but not by much. Joy's Little Ripper and Ryan Nelson are right there as well. 2 lengths back from that on the inside to Victory in Rouge. Coming on the outside now is Dance Mariah, along with Royal Treasure. Still trailing is Majestic Lass. Up front, poking a nose out, Joey's a Little Ripper now takes off on Rosilla. Joy's a Little Ripper makes a big move and picks up the lead by 4 or 5 lengths. Coming up the inside, Victory and Rouge in second place. Outside from there, you've got Dance Mariah around that final turn and down the stretch. And Joy's a Little Ripper heading for home, chasing from second, a Victory and Rouge. But this one's going to go to Joy's a Little Ripper, 7-2 and a photo for third. Ripper, Ryan Nelson on board with a perfect trip, picks up the victory. And here are your prices. Number 7, Joy's a Little Ripper, $9 to win, $5.40 place, $3.30 show. And second, number 2, Victory and Rouge, $36 to place, $9.30 show. Number 4, Rosilla, $4.40 show. $1 Super Factor, $7.95.80, $2 Exacta, $136.20, and a $2 try, $237.60. Some nice prices there, thanks to Victory and Rouge. And leading things off, number 1 is Ma's Miracle Run. Oral Bennett on board. Colton Meade owns and trains. Number 2, Voodoo Vixen, ridden by Ryan Nelson. Darlene Roan owns. Les Adams, your trainer. And number 3, Wilco's Comics Trip. Rocky Mountain Thrift Club Stables own. Godfrey Weaselhead trains. Laris Allen the jock. And number 4 is Nellie Bean, ridden by Blanford Stewart. Bill Tucker and Les Webb own. John Poirier trains. 5's a scratch. And number 6, What Do You Want? Orlando Foster on board. Len Hambly owns and trains. There's your field of 5, going to post in approximately 7 minutes. 7 minutes to post. Ellie Beans in. What Do You Want is loaded. We're loaded and at the post for race 3. And they're off. On the inside, Ma's Miracle Run, and Earl Bennett almost fell off, managed to hang on. Voodoo Vixen and Ryan Nelson gunning up now. Outside of that, Wilco's Comic Strip further out yet. Nellie Bean in the far outside. What Do You Want is a horse that's come in front of the grandstand for the first time. A Voodoo Vixen up front with the lead right there in between horses. Nellie Bean on the outside. What Do You Want? Then it is Wilco's Comic Strip, and trailing is Ma's Miracle Run, and Ma's Miracle Run goes way wide. Up front now, Voodoo Vixen and Ryan Nelson control the pace on the outside. It is What Do You Want and Orlando Foster in third place. Wilco's Comic Strip dropping back, as well as Nellie Bean along with Ma's Miracle Run approaching the final turn. Voodoo Vixen and Ryan Nelson still have the lead, but right there, What Do You Want not going away. Also looking for an opening now. It's Wilco's Comic Strip. Wilco's Comic Strip heads to the inside to pick up second place. Around the final turn they come, and down the stretch, and Voodoo Vixen's heading for home, but on the inside, Wilco's Comic Strip looking dangerous. Voodoo Vixen, Wilco's Comic Strip at the wire, a little bumping there. Voodoo Vixen hangs on for the victory. Stewart's Inquiry will be posted. Stewart's Inquiry. Unofficial top 4, 2, 3, 6, 4. Once again, there's a Stewart's Inquiry to examine the stretch run, so do hold all tickets. And we'll say congratulations to the unofficial winning connections in race 3. Number 2, Voodoo Vixen. Darlene Roan owns. Les Adams trained. Back-to-back victories for Ryan Nelson on board. And here are your prices. Number 3, Wilco's Comic Strip, $15.60 to win, $3.50 plays, $2.40 show. The second, number 2, Voodoo Vixen, $2.70 plays, $2.90 show. And number 6, What do you want? 260 show, $2 exact, or $45, $2 try, 78.70. $1 super factor, 153.75. Looking ahead to race 4, there's one scratch, scratch number 7, Altered Carbon from the 4th race. Goodies, don't be shy. Get on over there. Slow down, Rose. They can't catch you. And leading things off, number 1, Smiling for the Win, Orlando Foster on board. This is Juan Speed Horse's own Carl Perry, your trainer. Number 2, Fill Up the Bank, ridden by Dwight Lewis. Jennifer Scout, Nolan Little Bear own. Nolan Little Bear is your trainer. You saw Big Buddy earlier. Number 4 is Awesome T, Norm Bowden owns and trains. Earl Bennett up. Number 5, Get Moving, Len Hamblin owns and trains. Ryan Nelson rides. And Richard Birdrattler is up on number 6, Forever Man. Harlan Birdrattler owns and trains. 7's a scratch, and number 8, Blazing Marie Song. Wild Magnuson, your owner trainer. Laris Ellen is the rider. There's your abbreviated field of 7. Going to post in 4 minutes. 4 minutes to post. And they're both stepping in right now, so we're pretty much loaded and at the post, and they are off on the inside. Smiling for the win out well, right up alongside Big Buddy. There's your front two. Back from there, Awesome T on the far outside. It is Blazing Resong, not going to get to where he wanted to get to. Awesome T in fourth place. Back from there, you've got Get Moving. After that, it's Forever Man, and then further back from there yet, you've got Fill Up the Bank trailing the field. Up front with the lead, it is Smiling for the Win, and Orlando Foster going to go all the way or try to. In second place, Big Buddy stalking 3 lengths back from there to Awesome T, and then it is Blazing Resong. Back from there on the inside, Get Moving. Outside from there, you've got Forever Man coming down with a late run. It's Fill Up the Bank. Up front, the battle's on with the lead still. It is Smiling for the Win. Around that final turn they come. And down the stretch, Big Buddy and Smiling for the Win. And Awesome T on the far outside. Now Big Buddy makes a move. Awesome T is coming with every stride. At the wire it is. Big Buddy, Awesome T, 1-2. Here are your prices. Number 3, Big Buddy, pays $5.70 win. 210 plays $220 show. And second, number 4, Awesome T, $5.30 plays $310 to show. And number 1, Smiling for the Win, $2.80 show. $50.90 on a $1 super factor. $2 exactor, $23.40. $2 try, $167.60. Leading things off, number 1, Intentional Bench, ridden by Orlando Foster, Bill Tucker owns, Gil McConaughey trains. Number 2, Buddy Boy, Shelby Depew owns, Jim Depew trains, Wannapango up. Number 3 is Days and Deeds, ridden by Antonio Larios, Ron Scott owns and trains. Number 4, Jukesy, John Hollerwich owns, Nelly Peugeot trains, Blanford Stewart rides. Number 5 is Zantango, ridden by Trevor Simpson. Helen Reynolds, Darcy Peterson, Gary Marks train. Number 6, Listen Closely, Barnett Ranch's own, Les Adams trains, Ryan Nelson the rider. Number 7, Jose Rocha on Make Our Day, Clinton and Tom Rycroft own, Tom Clinton Rycroft trains. And number 8, Wolf Nor Dog, ridden by Laris Allen, Rocky Mountain Turf Club Stables own, Lyle Madison trains. And there's your field of 8 going to post in 5 minutes, 5 minutes to post. Deeds now steps in. Wolf and a dog left to load. Just Wolf and a dog in the hole, and we're good to go. And the horses are loaded. Ooh, Fractious says Make Our Day in the 7 hole. And they're off. On the inside, Intentional Bench up with some early speed. Days and Deeds, guns up. Alongside that, you've got Jukesy. On the outside, Make Our Day. And following along, it's Wolf Nor Dog. Inside from there, it's Zantango as they come in front of the grandstand for the first time with the lead. Make Our Day on the inside, Days and Deeds. And outside from there, it is Wolf Nor Dog far outside. Inside from that, Zantango. On the inside, Intentional Bench trying to save some ground and does. Further back, you've got Listen Closely, and trailing is Buddy Boy. Into the straightaway they go with the lead. It is a Make Our Day on the outside of that. You've got Days and Deeds up the inside. It was Intentional Bench, but now being passed by Jukesy. Jukesy now has a rally going on the outside. From there, it's going to be Zantango far outside of that. Around the final turn they come with the lead. It's Make Our Day, and around the final turn and down the stretch they come. Make Our Day trying to hang on. Days and Deeds on the outside. Up the inside, Jukesy coming with a late run, but not going to get. Make Our Day picks it up, 7-4-3. And we'll say congratulations to the unofficial winning connections in race 5. Number 7, Make Our Day. Ridden to victory by Jose Rocha, Clinton and Tom Rycroft own. Clinton Rycroft, your trainer. Here are your prices. Number 7, Make Our Day, $9 to win, $4.60 plays, $4 to show. And second, number 4, Jukesy, $4.40 plays, $3.50 show. And number 3, Days and Deeds, $5.70 show, $256.45 on a $1 super factor. $22.20 on the exactor and $70.50 on a $2 triactor. Looking ahead to race 6, we have one scratch. You can scratch number 2. Marry Me Next. It's race 6, number 2. Marry Me Next is a scratch. And number 7, full field of 8 horses. Trevor Simpson. Rise. Number 2 is a scratch. Number 3, Bell Zone. Nolan Little Bear owns and trains. Dwight Lewis, your rider. Number 4, Just Another Bob with Antonio Larios in the irons. Carol Brown owns. John Brown trains. Number 5 is Raspberry Road. Isaac and Marlon Whippert own. Andrew Schilt trains. Ryan Nelson on board. Running things out, Lorena Bijot back in the saddle, riding Coconut Joe for Circle C Farms. Danny Oberholzer trains. There's your field of 5 going to post in 6 minutes. 6 minutes to post. And now number 5, Raspberry Road. And that just leaves us Coconut Joe in the 6th hole, and we're good to go. Coconut Joe steps in. We're loaded and at the post for race 6. And they're off on the outside. Coconut Joe guns up to take over the lead. Inside rail trip for 88th, and it is Bell Zone. After that, Just Another Bob, and trailing in the early going, Raspberry Road. Coconut Joe with the lead. In second place, it is 88. Third place on the inside, Bell Zone. Right there coming is Just Another Bob. Also right there as well, it is Raspberry Road. This is a tightly packed group of horses as they head down the stretch for the first time. Up front with the lead, it is Coconut Joe right there on the inside, 88. Outside from there, Just Another Bob, followed by Raspberry Road, and trailing now is Bell Zone. Up front, Lorena Bijot has some company on Coconut Joe. Is on the inside. 88 now is taking over the league. Also coming down with some run, it is Just Another Bob. 4 lengths back from that to Bell Zone along with Raspberry Road up front. 88 now has the lead. It's right there in second place. Coconut Joe still battling on the outside. Just Another Bob. These 3 are going to make a heck of a stretch drive. In fourth place is Bell Zone, and trailing is Raspberry Road. Into the final turn they come now, still with the lead now. It's 88 around that final turn. And down the stretch, and 88's heading for home. Also there still it's Coconut Joe and Just Another Bob. Coconut Joe and Just Another Bob both trying to close ground. 88's going to hang on and pick up the win. And we'll say congratulations to the winning connections in race 6. Number 1, Classio Veteran 88, ridden to victory by Trevor Simpson. Rusty Smith owns and trains. And here are your prices. Number 188, $6 to win. 280 plays 210 show. And second, number 6, Coconut Joe. 370 plays 220 show. Number 4, Just Another Bob. 220 show. $1 super factor, $70.40. $2 exactor, $22.90. $2 try, $32.30. And coming up, our feature race of the day, it is the first leg starter allowance, mile and a 16th. Full field of 8 horses. It should be a good one. And leading things off, number 1 is Star Princess. Lorena Bougeot on board. Danny Oberholzer and Christensen, Daryl Christensen, Danny Oberholzer own Danny Oberholzer trains. Number 2, Lucky BN. Godfrey Weaselhead owns and trains. Dwight Lewis, your rider. Number 3, Orlando Foster on Wanna Go. Bill Kinch owns and trains. Number 4, Racing Ray. Jacqueline Smith owns and trains. Alaris Ellen the Jock. And number 5, Teague 11. Peyton Peugeot owns. Nellie Peugeot trains. Blanford Stewart rides. Number 6, Page's Peak, ridden by Oral Bennett. Darlene Rowan owns. Les Adams, your trainer. And number 7 is Courtly Pleasure. Ryan Nelson aboard. Connor McElhinney owns. Nellie Peugeot trains. Number 8, rounding it out, Red Wings. Jim Depew owns and trains. Trevor Simpson rides. There's your field of 8. Going a mile and a 16th in 6 minutes. 6 minutes to post. Horse steps in. We're loaded and at the post for race 7. And they're off. A nice, clean, even start. Up front, Racing Ray on the inside of that. Wanna Go. There's your front 2 on the outside. Red Wings 3rd inside. From there, you've got Teague 11 on the rail saving ground. It is a Star Princess. Back from there on the outside, Courtly Pleasure. Then back from there, you've got Page's Peak and trailing in the early going, Lucky BN. Up front with the lead, it is on the inside. Wanna Go. Right there alongside of that is Teague 11. These two are locked up. Also Red Wings in there as well, having a say on the inside. From there is Racing Ray now on the outside. It is Star Princess. Back from that, you've got Courtly Pleasure. Then it is Page's Peak, and trailing still is Lucky BN down the stretch for the first time. Tightly packed group up front here with the lead. Wanna Go right there. Teague 11. These two locked up still on the outside. Red Wings inside. Racing Ray in 4th. In 5th place, Star Princess. And back from there on the inside now, Page's Peak starts to gain some ground with Courtly Pleasure, and still trailing is Lucky BN up front. Wanna Go on Foster. Going to try to go all the way here. Second place belongs to Teague 11. Now up the inside comes Racing Ray. Puts on a move. And back from there on the outside, Red Wings now starts to show some life as well. Then you've got Star Princess on the outside now. Lucky BN starts to rally, and trailing is Courtly Pleasure. Up front still with the lead. Racing Ray now right there in second place. It's a Wanna Go. These two are going to battle it out. Around that final turn they come. And down the stretch, and Racing Ray is heading for home. On the outside, far outside, Lucky BN trying to make a move. Third place is Wanna Go, but this one's going to go to Racing Ray. Lucky BN on the outside gets up for second. Ellen Jacqueline Smith owns and trains. And just a reminder, live racing action resumes at Rocky Mountain Turf Club next Saturday and Sunday. And here are your prices. Number 4, Racing Ray, $640 win, $350 place, $390 show. And second, number 2, Lucky BN, $1630 place, $920 show. And number 3, Wanna Go, $540 show. $1 super factor, $848.75. $2 pick three, $48. $2 actor, $48. $2 tri-actor, $216. Well, that wraps up a great day of live horse racing once again. Next Saturday, Sunday, we'll be back to do it all again. We'll see you then.